What's up, guys? Wolf Movies here, and today I'm going to be reviewing Late Night with the Devil. Late Night with the Devil is a newer movie that I hear is one of the best horror movies of 2024, which is funny because this year the only other good horror movie that I've heard of was Alien Romulus. This movie takes place on a 70s talk show, and it's kinda in the found footage style, a little bit. This movie also had a weird controversy about there being AI art in this movie, which I'll get to in a minute. But before that, here's my spoiler-free review. So yeah, I think this is a great movie. I think it's great because of the style. It actually looks like an old 70s talk show. If you enjoy those FNAF VHS videos, or just analog horror in general, then I think you'll enjoy this movie. Before I get to my spoiler-filled review, I need to talk about this movie's AI controversy. So in this movie, there are some images that show up that were proven to be AI. People were upset about this. And here's the image in question, by the way. So I feel like their use of AI was wrong, but at the same time, it's just a few images that are there, so I won't let it ruin the movie for me, personally. Okay, now on to my spoiler-filled review. Before the movie begins, there are just a bunch of production cards, and I mean a bunch. Anyways, after those, the movie begins by showing some news clips, and it shows the Satanic Panic, which, if you don't know, is a time around the 70s and 80s where people began to freak out about Satanism, which you can learn about on Stranger Things Season 4, by the way. We then see some footage from a show called Night Owls, which is where this movie is mostly set. The show has been popular for years, but after the death of the host's wife, the ratings have gone down. The host, Jack, his plan is to have one final episode on Halloween night. I just want to say real fast that when I saw Jack for the first time on the poster, I thought he looked like Doug Ames for some reason. I don't know why I thought that, but here's them side by side so you guys can judge. It begins fairly normal until a psychic on the show gets a strange vision and the power messes up. They then put a skeptic of the paranormal on the show with the psychic. The psychic then throws up everywhere, Exorcist style. After the commercial break, Jack tells everyone that the psychic is fine, even though there are sirens outside from an ambulance. And it's shown later that he died in the ambulance, by the way. The next guest on the show is a girl named Lily, who is the only survivor of a cult and is supposedly possessed by a demon named Mr. Riggs. Then some more weird stuff happens and Lily starts to talk like a demon. The skeptic tries to disprove Lily's possession by hypnotizing a guy named Gus. We then see the scene of a worm coming out of Gus's body, but it's not real, it was just in Gus's head. Lily's head then splits open and catches fire, and she kills the skeptic and Gus. Then the movie goes back to the beginning of the broadcast, but Jack still knows what happened. We then see his wife in a hospital asking Jack to kill her. He does, but he didn't stab his wife. It was actually Lily. We then hear sirens in the background, so I'm assuming Jack probably got arrested after this. So yeah, I really enjoyed this movie despite the use of AI. Some of the effects look weird, but some of them actually look nice. I also love the 70s setting. It actually looks like a 70s talk show. I honestly enjoyed this movie more than the Conjuring movies. Not to say the Conjuring movies are bad, but I just prefer this movie over them. It's probably my favorite horror movie of 2024, even though that's probably going to change once I see Alien Romulus. Next time I'm going to be reviewing Terrifier, which is a wild movie. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys then.